When Joker first hit theaters in 2019, it didn't just captivate audiences, it shattered expectations. Joaquin Phoenix's haunting portrayal of Arthur Fleck, a troubled man spiraling into madness, earned critical acclaim, raked in over $1 billion at the box office, and even bagged Phoenix an Oscar for Best Actor. The gritty, realistic portrayal of Gotham City and Fleck's descent into the persona of the Joker made it a landmark in comic book cinema, setting a new standard for what these films could be. So, when Joker, Folie à Deux was announced, fans were understandably excited. With Todd Phillips returning as director and Phoenix reprising his role, expectations soared. The news that Lady Gaga had joined the cast as Harley Quinn only fueled the anticipation. This sequel was set to be more than just another follow-up. It promised to delve deeper into the twisted psyche of the Joker while introducing a fascinating new dynamic with Harley Quinn. The internet buzzed with excitement, with fans eager to see what Phoenix and Gaga would bring to the table, hoping for a film that would echo the brilliance of its predecessor. However, it seems that Joker Folie à Deux has stumbled upon a much rockier path than anticipated. Despite the buzz leading up to its release, Joker Folie à Deux has not been met with the same enthusiasm as the first film. Opening to mixed reviews, the sequel has received disappointing feedback from both critics and general audiences. CinemaScore, a trusted metric that polls moviegoers on their way out of the theater, gave Folie à Deux a shocking D rating, the lowest score ever for a studio comic book film. To put it into perspective, Fantastic Four, 2015, widely considered a major flop, received a higher grade with a C-. Other review aggregators haven't been kinder. Rotten Tomatoes, known for its tomato meter score, shows a disheartening 33%, indicating that most critics were left unimpressed. With such low numbers from multiple sources, it's clear that Folie à Deux hasn't lived up to the high bar set by its predecessor. Critics have pointed out several reasons for the film's lackluster reception. One of the major complaints is the tonal shift from the gritty realism of the original Joker to the unexpected musical elements of the sequel. Some audiences found the inclusion of musical numbers jarring, detracting from the dark, psychological themes that made the first film so compelling. Additionally, while many were excited to see Lady Gaga's take on Harley Quinn, some felt that her character's potential was underutilized, and the much-anticipated love story between her and Arthur Fleck fell flat. Reviews from notable publications echoed these concerns. NPR's Bob Mondello noted that while the film boasted impressive visuals, it didn't offer any deeper insight into its characters. Glenn Kenny from RogerEbert.com called the movie narratively, psychologically, and aesthetically incoherent, though he did commend Phoenix and Gaga for their dedicated performances. Even IndieWire's David Ehrlich, who appreciated the bold choice to make the film a musical, admitted that the movie fell flat, quipping that it made it easy to appreciate all the fun you're not having. Despite the lukewarm reviews, it's not entirely over for Joker Folie à Deux. Although it brought in just $40 million in its opening weekend, a far cry from the $96 million that the original Joker grossed, it's still early in the game. The film had a hefty $200 million production budget to recoup, which seems like a daunting task given the sluggish start. However, comic book movies sometimes have a long tail at the box office, and word of mouth could still help boost sales in the weeks to come. There's always a possibility that Folie à Deux will find its footing as more people flock to theaters out of curiosity. It's also important to remember that the original Joker wasn't without its controversies and mixed opinions upon release, but it went on to become a massive success. Perhaps the unconventional approach of this sequel will resonate with audiences as the weeks go on, leading to a resurgence in ticket sales. For now, it's a waiting game. Will Joker Folie à Deux manage to turn things around at the box office? Or is it destined to be remembered as one of the biggest comic book movie flops in recent history? Only time will tell. Let's keep an eye on the numbers in the coming weeks. After all, this is the Joker we're talking about. Anything could happen.